Mr. Skull. Oh, hang on, sorry, my rainforest voice. G'day, Mr. Scullin here in the rainforest. No, I'm not in the rainforest. Hey, how you doing, guys? I'm out in my back garden. I live next to a big field, and there's all those trees. But I just came out here because as I was starting my lesson, I thought this ties in with what we're doing today. Listen, what can you hear around you or around me? Anyone picking up anything? I don't know if that breeze just went through the microphone, so you probably hear the wind a little bit, but I can hear birds. I live quite near the M23, so you can hear the motorway, which is quite annoying. It's good that side. The fields that side, roads and building things over that way, not good. Anyway, I can hear lots of animal. Someone's hammering something over there. I'm sure it's very important. Carry on hammering. But that's what we're going to be doing today. Today I want to have a little exploration of the sounds of the rainforest. Okay, we're going to look at the 4 different layers of the rainforest, find out what animals belong there, and we're going to start a composition exercise. How exciting. Ah, lovely bird song. See you in a minute. Hey, welcome to the actual rainforest. I went from I thought, you know what, I'm going to go, so I just popped over to the Amazon, and here I am. And good to see you. Great to be here. How's things? So I'm just turning things on. I hope you're all well. Today's lesson. So we're carrying on in the rainforest, and I had a little moment of fun time thinking, and I realised that actually when we compose things, we layer different elements on top of each other. So you have rhythm and you have melody and you have low pitches and you have high pitches, and then it hit me that what else has got layers as well as pieces of music? Anything else that you're studying at the moment that might have layers? Princess Leia from Star Wars? Joke, sorry. The rainforest has got layers, hasn't it? And how many layers generally has a rainforest got? According to my research, there are 4 layers of the rainforest. Now, I have done a very rough drawing, and I didn't have any brown pens, so I had to use orange. But here are my 4 layers of the rainforest. Don't know what that is. A purple plant that's never been discovered by humans. Quickly go and get it. So this is a very rushed picture of a rainforest. But what I really liked about the 2 things is that animals that live in the rainforest communicate. Now they can either communicate by looking, or they can communicate by sound, and that is how an awful lot of animals actually communicate. Whether you're in the garden, cats, dogs, they all communicate by sounds. And when you're in the jungle, it is like a huge animal symphony going on, and there are all these different noises. And depending on which layer of the rainforest that animal lives, will change what sound it produces, which is quite an amazing thing. If it's at the top, which is known as the, well done, the emergent layer, just have to check my picture. The emergent layer, well done, very good, you've been studying. Animals have got to call for miles and miles and miles and miles. So you've got things like macaws and toucans and howler monkeys. The howler monkeys, I think, is one of the loudest animals on the face of the earth. And what they do to attract each other to say, hey, hi guys, I'm over here. They can't phone each other up, so they've got to use their call. So the howler monkey's super loud, and it will call over the emergent layer across the treetops, and other howler monkeys miles and miles away will hear the call, and then they can eventually meet up, which is quite exciting. The next layer down, you've got the canopy. So the canopy, that's lots of other birds, squirrel monkeys, I believe, around here, and insects and stuff like that. So, but as it goes down, you've got the leaves, and not as thick as further down in the rainforest, but their voices don't necessarily have to be as loud, but they've got to be able to cut through the plants and the leaves. So you have slightly different pitches. You might not have as a high pitched thing, you might have like a kind of middle pitch thing, tone going through from the animal, so their call will be a different pitch because they are in the canopy, which again, slightly on top of the trees, but not as much to get through, so they don't have to be as loud as the emergent layer. Animals. And then beneath the canopy we have the understory. So you've got your leaves and everything over here. Here you've got like thousands of insects, frogs, things like that. Frogs can be really, really loud as well for such a small creature. I even think the poison dart frog, one of the poisonous frogs, I believe is one of the loudest creatures in the rainforest, and it's only like that big. So it's entirely it's poisonous and loud. So wow, what a great guest to invite around for a dinner party. Hey, come on over. Yeah. So again, these animals, their calls will have to cut through the understory, so probably quite thick. They're layers of branches, vines, leaves and all whatnot. They can't see each other, so the call is really, really important down there. And then down on the bottom on the forest floor, you've got your bigger animals. So you've got your tapirs and you've got your gorillas and elephants, I believe, in rainforests, wild boars, all your big creatures, and they will have also their own distinctive call. So that's my brief rundown of the layers of the rainforest. I'm sure you know a lot more than I do about what animals belong where in the rainforest, but I want to have a look at some of the noises that they produce and see if we can put it together to create a rainforest symphony. So look, this is what I did. I drew it on this bit of paper, but I don't know if you remember this. This is our grid. We looked at rhythm grids before, and I've used the rhythm grid as a basis because I thought that's quite handy. You've got your 4 squares going up. These are our 4 different layers, so we can have a specific animal making noise at the top, specific animal on the second one, third and fourth. So let's just remind how to make those rhythm grids. So plain bit of A4 paper, it doesn't have to be neat, but as long as there's nothing on one side, you can use a rough bit of paper. Probably better to do that, actually, thinking about the environment and talking about rainforests and then using loads of paper. Don't know how I feel about that. Right, so you fold it in half and then rotate, then you fold it, then you fold it in half again. So this is our second fold. Do not fold too many times and it will look like that. One more fold here, so fold it in half again. And then our final fold, and if you remember, we have something roughly the same size as a mouse's newspaper. So imagine a mouse reading the Financial Times, checking on cheese prices. Anyway, so that's our rhythm grid, and we unfold thusly. Can't break my fingers today, that's never good. Right, there we go, and you should have 16 squares. This is our rhythm grid. So you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4. We go across like that. This is, imagine that's our bar of music, and these are the beats in the bar. So that's our first bar, second bar, third bar, fourth bar. So what I'd like you to do, have a look at that, but probably I've seen some of your artwork, and some of you are fantastic artists. So I want you to draw in that first bar. Don't go any further. Just in that first bar, draw a kind of the 4 layers of the rainforest. To see, you can have written very badly there. Emergent layer at the top, canopies, the second one, understory. That does say understory, promise. And then forest floor, right at the bottom. Design that, take your time doing that, and then we'll go on to the next little section. Okay, so hopefully you've got a nice drawing of a rainforest on the left hand side of your rhythm grid. Now I'm going to play a piece of I say it's music, it is a kind of music, but this is a recording from the rainforest, because scientists went out there with a load of microphones and they wanted to capture all the sounds and really focus on what animals call at what frequency. In other words, how high pitched or low pitched, how loud or quiet the sound they produces in relation to where they are in the rainforest. So I'm going to play this now. It is quite long, but I want you to stick to it. I'll just put a background on, and I just want you to listen to this this clip from the rainforest, because really focus on what you're listening to. See how many different animals you can hear. And then we're going to see if we can recreate some of these sounds together. So what animals did you hear that? It's loads suddenly started to appear. And there was actually quite a distinctive melody I found. And what we're going to do, I'm going to see if I can recreate this using, we're going to use a bit of percussion. I'm going to use my ukulele. If you do have an instrument, try coming up with a melody, seeing if you can match it. There was a bird. I did some research. I think it lives on either the canopy or the emergent layers. The one that go bam bam da, had quite a cool little tune going on. I've worked out on the ukulele, which I think was quite nice. And then there was this like a constant twitter, like a. So I'm just going to play that as a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a. There was that thing going like kind of going. Oh, 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 oh. That could have been a howler monkey, could have been a gorilla. I don't know what animal it was, but there was some definite kind of heaviness going on. So I've got my little percussive bowl here. So I'm just going to have that as a. Okay, I'm just going to thump along like that. And then there was like a hissing noise, a buzzing noise. So I'm just going to have a look. Going on the background. Okay, so I'm just going to put together a few of those sounds in my own symphony. Then I'm going to pass it over to you. I want you to come up with your own 4-part Rainforest Symphony. Look up different animals, what noises they make. See if you can replicate them. See if you can use your voices to make the sound. See if you can use body percussion to make the sound. See if you can use an instrument. If you've got an instrument to hand, please give it a go. So I'm going to just put together my 4-part Rainforest Symphony using my loop pedal. So I've got a microphone here, and hello everybody. It's welcome to your tour of the loop pedal. So a loop pedal is a groovy thing. If I press this button over here, it will record what I'm saying. Then when I press it again, it will play it back. It will play it in a loop. So if I went bananas, 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 gradually go bananas, 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 mango, bananas, 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 mango, bananas, 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 mango. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Yeah, you can just put these bits together. So I'm going to just now let's have a little look. So I'm going to start with the kind of that kind of oh type noise. I'm not going to do the oh with my voice. I'm going to do it with a little drum thing. Okay, so I'm going to record that. So we shall have this. Okay, that's good. That's a nice little underlying beat. I'll play that bit next. I think that'll fit. It's good. Sounding a little bit kind of mysterious. And then we had that kind of hissing noise. I'm going to go back to the hissing thing. Spooky, this one, and I'm going to bring some bits out. Let's take that bass drum out and back in. Welcome to the rainforest. Lots of animals in here. fields and trees as well. And I'm lost for what to say. There we go. So, oh, look, that was my little Rainforest Symphony. I quite like that. Like, I literally just made that up. I copied a few of the sounds and the thing, but I just made that, put it together on the spot. So with a bit of practice, maybe that would sound quite nice. It might be the beginning of an exciting piece of music. So I want you guys to do the same. Come up with something with different animals to represent your 4 different layers of the rainforest. So investigate what animals belong, which ones. Look at what sounds they make, see if you can copy that sound. And I want you to put that together. Choose your animals, and then next time what we'll do, we'll look at how to actually notate it, write it down in your rainforest rhythm grid, okay? Design this, hang on to it, and we'll use it in our next session. But until next time, I'm going to go exploring in the jungle. So I'm going to leave you with my Rainforest Symphony. Here it goes. Let's put a little drum in there. Here we go. Ooh, that was noisy. Let's try it again. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit of a lump at the end there, but that doesn't matter. See you later, guys.